Thank you for joining us in our journey through the Psalms. My name is Joel Povey, and I'm the youth pastor here. And today we're in Psalm 90. And Psalm 90 is Moses wrestling with our mortality. It talks about us being born, suffering, and dying, and that's the fate of everybody. This is kind of the human condition, the problem of the human consciousness, if you will. Everyone in some way and in sometimes has to struggle with this reality. And it's a really beautiful psalm because what Moses or the psalmist offers right away, right off the start, is saying that God is our home, God is our dwelling place, our refuge, our place of safety, and that He is eternal. It says, throughout all generations, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God, and you are you are eternal. And then it goes on to talk about how fleeting our days are and everything, like I said, wrestling with that human condition. And what I think this psalm does, especially as it concludes, is it just says, teach us to number our days and walk in wisdom. We don't want to number our days and then just say carpe diem or YOLO or just send it, just live wildly, live for yourself, live for pleasure because this is all we have. No, it says our days are numbered, we suffer and we die, but there's something greater. And that something greater is the God of compassion. It talks about the God of compassion in verse 13. It says that the unfailing love of God can sustain us every morning. It can give us a life of gladness despite all of these things. And as many years as we've seen trouble, we know that there is good. And then it says, help me focus on you, on your deeds, on your goodness, on your eternal nature, and give me courage. Establish our work, O God, and let us rest in you. So it's this beautiful idea of coming to terms with your own mortality, but then choosing to invest in a God who is not mortal, who is eternal in the face of it all. And for me, this idea of God's nature being eternal, we know that God's ultimate attribute is love. God is love. And in 1 Corinthians 13, it talks about love enduring past all things. Everything else is fading or is partial, but ultimately love is the ultimate, is supreme over all and will be supreme over all. So these ideas make me think and encourage me, this psalm encourages me to number my days, live in the present, and invest in love, because we know love is eternal. Everything else is hard work. It can be meaningless, it can be futile, but we can keep at life, keep encouraged, keep grounded in God, and keep working for a purpose that's eternal, and that is love. And anything can be done with love. Mother Teresa said, little acts with great love. Anyone can do that, and that is what matters in life. That's what's eternal. That's what gives us that gives us our dwelling place in God from now and for eternity. Jesus Christ overcame His unconditional love, and that nature of His that He perfectly revealed lasts beyond death. The resurrection says that love endures all things. And I really think that as we number our days, we need to actually think about the limited time we have and use it to invest. Don't use it to escape or to despair, but use it to invest in love for the time that we have. And we can be glad in the days that we have. So whatever you're facing today, whatever work you have ahead of you, do it with love. Invest in that eternal nature of God, and ground yourself today in a God who's well aware of the human condition and is an eternal God despite it. And I hope you have a great day doing that. I'm just going to pray briefly, and we'll continue. Jesus, thank you so much for this day. Help us see what can be done with love. Help transform our hearts from the inside out with your love. Help us participate in love. Thank you for the hope we have beyond the grave. And I pray that you would help us all as we face our mortality, number our days, and choose a life of love. We love you, Lord. Amen. Thank you so much for joining us.
1,000 times I've failed, still your mercy remains. And should I stumble again, still I'm caught in your grace everlasting. Your light will shine.